I'll add one thing. It's something that I'm not certain of. I really want it to be true, and I'm going to engage a professional to check it out. A couple of years ago, I took a 23andMe test. And when I got my results back, I went on to look at it. It's what you might think, you know, the Greek islands, southern Greece, Cyprus, the Greek parts of Anatolia along the Black Sea, Pontus, and, you know, it's all Greek. But it said that I was a cousin of Metropolitan Savas of Pittsburgh.
Wow.
So I emailed him through 23andMe. And he must have been like in 23andMe when I emailed him, because he answered me immediately. I said, Your Eminence, do you have any idea how we might be related? And he said, immediately, he said, let's see if we could figure this out. He said, I'm from Chios, but my family was originally from Patmos. And I said, my family's from Rhodes, but my grandmother says that on my grandfather's mother's, and that's not true, my grandfather's father's side, we were originally from Patmos. And he said, that must be it. Do you know anything about your family in Patmos? I said, yeah, actually, our last name is not Kiriakou. Our last name was Christodoulou. And you too?
No, there's a monk that, Father Christodoulos from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
So I said my great-great-grandfather was arrested for stealing a potato. He was starving, and he stole a potato, and he got caught. And when he went to court, they asked him his name, and he said, Marcos. Marcos what? Marcos to Kiriakou, Mark the son of Charles. And they wrote Mark Kiriakou, and he just never fixed it, and we became Kiriakou. So I said, the only thing that my grandmother used to talk about is that we were descended from a very wealthy man who was very religious, and he was a landowner in Patmos, and he traded his land in Patmos for the cave where St. John received the revelation. And he said, you're talking about Aios Christodoulos, Saint Christodoulos. So you would be to Christodoulou, the children of Christodoulos. And I said, hey, descended from a saint?
From a saint, wow.
I'd like to try to prove that. So he referred me to a guy named John Daskalakis. John and I became Facebook friends. He's a full-time Greek-only genealogist. And I haven't had the money to hire him yet, but I'm getting there. And he has access to the Ottoman tax cadasters going back to the 15th century. So I'm going to ask if he can try to figure it out.